Liz from the Tidy Lady. Thank you and welcome. It was it's a pleasure to have you and bring you into this interview. And I've just had a lot of questions, I guess, from the clients and family and friends that I have, and I'd like to go through those with you. And one of those questions, especially as a mother of myself, is school bags and school stuff when people come home and they just get dumped at the front door or wherever. As soon as they come in, shoes and bag is on the floor, and that's what happens in my home, unfortunately. So can you help me with that?
Absolutely. Just day-to-day living, as well as, say, you have an open home. The most glorious thing to see when you open the door in your own home or somebody else's home is a row of pegs or hooks on the wall, tidy little cubbies, baskets. Everything has a space. Perhaps it's labeled with names at the appropriate height for the person who's going to use it. And it doesn't have to be like the most glorious mudroom on Pinterest. It can literally just be some sturdy hooks in the wall and a stud on an appropriate place, so everything is up off the floor. Everything has a place. And you know those cube storage units you can get from, say, like the warehouse, that you can put to the books and things on. They're little square, and they're usually white or black. You can lay them on their side, and you can put a squab on the top for sitting on, or you can line shoes up on there, or you can put bags on top of it. You can use cubbies for balls and shoes and things like that underneath. If you have kids who are different and they like to chuck things in a basket, or they just can't concentrate and they just fly through, then you need to sort of accommodate that. You'll notice that there's a pattern of behavior, and that's sometimes easier to accommodate if you move sort of gently towards what you would like. Say, for example, they just kick their shoes off randomly in the hall. If you put down a brightly colored mat and say, kick your shoes off on that, eventually you can sort of say, okay, how about now we kick our shoes off into that cubby? How about we take our shoes off and we put them in straight? You know, we get there in the end. Sometimes it's really hard to expect people to suddenly use some gorgeous little cabinet with cute little doors, because there's no way most people are going to open the little doors, take their shoes off, pop their shoes tidily inside those little doors again.
Yeah, that would be nice. It sounds a little bit like daycare, actually, because my youngest is 4, so they've got the cubbies and they've got their places for their water bottles, and so it's just pretty much a replica of that, isn't it?
See, they know what they're doing. You know, you learn a lot. You learn a lot.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Liz. If anyone else has any questions in terms of, you know, how to actually keep their house tidy, especially at the entranceway, if they've got younger kids, how can they reach you?
Oh, just go to my website, www.thetidylady.co.nz, and have a look at my blog. Absolutely packed with information on things you can do around the house just to make your life easier.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.